what is going on in LeBron world right now? We've seen a lot of tweeting during the games.
I know.
What's going on in what's going on in LeBron world? Here we are, mid playoffs.
LeBron obviously misses it. Obviously is very disappointed in the season, but loves his life and loves living in Los Angeles and loves being a Laker. And I think he wants to make the most of it. You know, they believe that with a couple of tweaks, they can be right back on top if he's healthy and AD is healthy, and they, change the point guard position, whether that's replacing Westbrook or getting another player in there so the Westbrook doesn't have to do it as much. They think they can be right back on top. I don't necessarily agree with that, but LeBron's still one of the great players in the league, and I'm sure he sees Giannis doing this, and he thinks, I can still do that, and he might not be wrong. So, but he, with 4 titles and all these MVPs and all his gold medals and all of his records, and he's going to be the all-time leading scorer in the next year, I think he values going home at the end of the games and being happy. And he is, even with the losses in Los Angeles, he is happy. I don't think he wants to go anywhere, and I don't think he will go anywhere in the short term.
Well, I mean, your friend and colleague and mine and Stephen A. certainly created a nice little kerfuffle over the 48 hours leading into the weekend, talking about LeBron maybe should be traded by the Lakers.
Well, there's nothing to stop the Lakers from doing it. And, if you gave the situation to a computer, the computer might suggest trading LeBron. I mean, and we could sit here for the next 20 minutes and talk about places where LeBron could be traded that could potentially swing the title, where LeBron could be on a title contending team. Those would all be true, and maybe that could happen. And a big factor in all of this is that LeBron has an extension decision with the Lakers. They have to offer it, and he's got to sign it. And if neither of those happen and he's on a 1-year contract come next season, we got a real discussion. But if the question is whether LeBron wants to be a Laker or doesn't believe in the roster, doesn't the team, I don't get that feeling at all. I think he does believe that they can turn it around, even though I'm not on that page. I think he does want to be a Laker. Let's see, how that all works out.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.